Hello everyone! Today's video will be very different. I'm not gonna break down a song or do a cover. I'm so excited today that I will be able to show you this cool app called RipX DeepRemix. For those of you who don't know about it, think about a song that you want to learn but you don't know the chords. Or a piano solo that is way too fast to transcribe it. Or maybe you just need a jam track without a piano or vocal part. Here comes to the rescue RipX DeepRemix. Today I will be showing you how you can split a song and actually see the notes of each instrument. Isn't that crazy? I know for all of you guys with perfect pitch, learning a solo or a song is not a big deal. But for the rest of us, it's a hassle. That's the reason I think RipX is a game changer, a tool that will help you to expand the possibilities of music. I remember back in the days when I started transcribing music, we had only tapes. Yep, that's true, no way to slow it down. So I had to toggle it over for hours to get those notes. I will never forget my first attempts to transcribe a jazz piece by Oscar Peterson. So I know a few things about transcribing music by ear, and I can tell you it's a hassle. Of course, in time you train your ear and you would hear easier the notes. But say in a busy mix, somehow the piano seems to be disguised, not for the RipX though. First of all, you can isolate and listen to only the piano part from the mix. How cool is that? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the audio in. Here we have few options. I'm gonna check the bass, the drums, and all the other sounds and instruments, and we're gonna rip it. It will take a minute, so it depends on the size of your audio. I'm gonna use a WAV file, but of course you can use any file. It can be MP3 or any file that you have. So this is one of our jazz exercise from our YouTube channel that I will be using for the purpose of this video. And here we go. Check this out. Right, cool. So you don't just see the waveforms like with any other software, but here you get to see all the notes, their pitches and timing. And even if you are a beginner, it's super easy to use it. It's a great tool if you are a piano teacher or music teacher, if you want to use this to help your students as well. All right, let's have a look. You might be surprised in the mixer section right here, there is no actually piano layer. But don't worry, piano parts might get recognized as a guitar. All we need to do is right click and just change the name. So we're gonna rename it to piano. There is a violin layer, but we don't have a violin. So when we solo it, we can hear that it's actually a piano. But don't worry, what we can do is Command and A on a Mac, and you can click on this arrow by the layer and just transfer all the notes to that layer. So we're gonna go ahead, right click and delete this layer. We don't need it. So when we solo the piano, awesome, that's exactly what we need to learn the piano part, isn't it? I wish I had RipX back in the days when I started transcribing. I'm sure the learning curve will have been way quicker and easier. Just being able to see and analyze the harmony and the solo. Now what we need, if you want to learn, say only the first bar, so we can loop it. Next we can click and drag over the region that we want to hear. Yes. Alright, so if we click on the note, actually, you can see how helpful is this piano roll on the left. We can see the note on the piano, so that will be F. You can also see the note down below over here. When you click on the note, it shows F, F, A flat, A, B flat, B, C, so we can play the notes. And the whole region. All right. If this is too fast for you, what we can do, we can right click and just change the tempo. So let's do 80 BPM. So I'm gonna change to the whole rip. Cool. Alright, but we want to learn only first two bars actually. So with the rip, you can see this is bar 2. It shows you bar 2, bar 3. You can also see actually the tempo right up here. So we changed the tempo to 80 BPM. It was 100 and now we changed to 80 BPM. Alright, so let's have a look at the chords. What do we have here? That's so cool to see the harmony. Can you imagine? If you can hear the harmony in the mix, that is really awesome. So the first one is it's actually D, A, and E flat. So we have D, A, Alright, next we can mute the piano. When we are done with the piano part, we can mute and listen to other instruments and play along. Alright, so let's go back. When we are done with this tempo, we can go back to the original tempo. Alright, and overall I can tell you it's so much fun to play with. So let's take a closer look at another track, and I'm going straight to the solo. Alright, so what we need is to solo the piano again. You can hear that it's pretty fast. Again, it's so helpful that we have RipX. You can really do whatever you need. So let's click and drag over this region. Again, how can we learn this? We can just hear the notes, we can see the notes, so it's G, F sharp, F, E, E flat, C, D, E flat, E. Alright, let's have a look at the harmony. Here is our first chord. So we have G, E flat, C, B flat, A flat. So that's an A flat, major 7, 9. The next chord we have F sharp, B, G, and here actually we can see the note D is late, so we can just drag the note over here just to start together, to align it with all the notes. You can hear we can just edit so easily. Okay, and when we are done with the piano part, we can actually mute the piano and have a listen only to the backing track. If you want to change the gain of the bass, let's say we don't hear the bass, we can just change it over here from the mixer section. So let's try and play along. Yeah, it's so much fun to play with it. I'm really telling you, I wish I had this software back in the days. That will make my life so easier transcribing and just playing with the track, having a backing track from any audio. That will be all about this video, guys, today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to know more about RipX DeepRemix, check out the link in the description below. There is a free trial, so you can check it out for yourself. Alright, hope to see you again.